What's going down, gamers? SOTAFAMOUS Smoking Gaming TV here with Madden 20 Year 4 Super Bowl, baby, against the Denver Broncos. Here I'm checking up on the Pro Bowl lineup. None of my players will be in there because they play in the Super Bowl. Otherwise, my whole dang team would be on the NFC. So just going through, let y'all see who they chose as a Pro Bowl replacements and who they got in there. So the team's not playing in the Super Bowl. Getting a little preview of that. These weekly awards for the playoffs. Patrick Mahomes got offensive player, but he's not in the Super Bowl. I believe that was a wild card week. So this was the final game of the season. Wild card week. Divisional playoffs. To go to the Super Bowl. And now we're in it. Got to upgrade some players here. That's our rookie we drafted. You know, just somebody that barely gets in the game. You know, there's not too much action. We got our center and our Debo, baby. We're gonna give him some more power. Yeah, we want everybody strong on this one. Debo's talking about we want to do slot. We're gonna do man to man. We're gonna do man to man for Debo. Good, looking good. Alright, you see we're advancing the Pro Bowl week. Alright, baby. We got the yearly awards. Fire up to this. Let's check this out before we launch into the game. This is the final broadcast of Madden 20 season, I believe. I might sneak just a fun little expedition match for the next year, year 5 of this season, but nothing that's going to count because when Madden 21 drops, I'm on to that one. Yep, we all knew Cam was going to win it. Elliott made it in there. Lucky. Oops. Coach of the year. Yeah. Our coach, Mike Verbal. Let's do offensive player of the year. Yeah, I'm doing it. I was number 3 over Hopkins, huh? And Elliott made it. Yeah, my boy Barr won it. Yeah, Lattimore, shit. That was a toss-up. I would have given it to Lattimore probably this year, or even Harrison Smith. It's hard hitting self, but I had 200 tackles. Oh, you guys, all Vikings play for defensive player of the year, except for Bobby and Raekwon. Defense had a big year. Offensive rookie, I don't think we had any rookies on the offense starting or playing. So these are all other teams' rookies. Same with defense. We had that William guy that I upgraded, but he didn't play enough. Not even close. Best quarterback, you already know who that is. Really, Dallas is quarterback number 2. That's crazy. Saints, Giants, Trubisky, Haskins in there, crazy. Look at Carson Wentz, unbelievable. Best running back, you know who that is. It's Cook, baby. Elliott number 3, dang. I think when Henry was on the team, I think it was Cook and Henry, 1 and 2, but I can't remember. And we know who the best is, baby. Let's go. Hopkins right behind him. Diggs even got up in there. That's what's up. I can dig it. You know my boys is in there. Mike got it, huh? Smith is next. O'Neal made it. Even our young rookie guy, Bartholomew. That's what's up. D-line. Ooh, Clowney took the show, huh? Most sacks. I'm surprised, because he's a linebacker. All right. I was going to say Khalil Mack. Even though I haven't played, and most of the time with Clowney, he's still a linebacker, and that's where I have him starting at. So he'll be under here. Like I said, there he is. But you know he ain't beating Barr. 200 tackles plus. Crazy. He had a whole bunch of sacks, so. Eric Kendricks got in there with a low sack or tackle year. You know, Lattimore and Uzi up in there, Smith in there. Then my boy Hall got in there. Ooh, Holton Hill. I didn't want to give up Holton Hill, but I'm glad he's doing good. Let's see. Who do you think the best kicker is, baby? The Golden Boot, Jonathan Brown on our team. There's overall 68. Out dueling all these people. Old ass Vinatieri still kicking. Oh my gosh, he's got to be 50. He's got to be 50. He's got to be the oldest guy in the game. Unbelievable. Oh, I didn't go through the AFC, did I? Huh. So I'll just do a quick little AFC run through. For my Baltimore people. You know what I mean? See if they see any of their team's players up in there. Yeah, we're not going to know any of these rookies because I don't know if it's created by the game or if it's actual draft classes. I'll be downloading the draft classes. Kobe's the best. Hunt, Fournette, mixed in. Wide receiver. O-line. Got a couple. Orlando Brown Jr. I usually pick him up. Myles Garrett. Then JJ playing for Buffalo, huh? That's DP. Denzel Ward, huh? And then Matthew. Look, he's number 10, and he's supposed to be the best one in the game. Get out of Dodge. Of course, Justin Tucker. That's it. Got one on there. We're almost there. Oh, you gotta give it more power. Best offensive lineman in the game, huh? 80 on pass protection might help him.
Got it on. smash, foot on the gas. I will not crash. They will not
All right.
stop me. Tenfold, copy.
Let's go.
Watch me celebrate. I'm cocky. I do my dance.
Oh man, look at that. Oh, they still got Von Miller. Okay. They got the #1 AFC wide receiver.
I do what I want. They do what they can. Got it on smash. Foot on the gas. I will not crash. 100-yard dash. 100-yard dash. 100-yard.
Call it rush.
100-yard dash. 100-yard dash. Yeah. They can't catch up because they lacking the stamina. Way too advanced.
Coming out with them.
Amateurs. They on attack when they tackle like damager. They react and play it back on the camera. Hot boy, just consider me flammable. Sure shot, I got all the intangibles. Need a leash, I'm a beast, I'm an animal. Give me competition up like a Hannibal. Know the game like I wrote up the manual. I do weekly what you do on the annual. MVP, that decision unanimous. Big dogs, all think they can handle it. Battlefield, it's just me and my warriors. Guaranteed we emerge victorious. Years, blood, sweat, tears is glorious. I remember when they always ignoring us. Dash, smash, foot on the
Purple and orange battle. I just don't like it. I'd rather come out like that. That's hard. Yeah.
End zone, watch me
Give
celebrate.
them.
I'm cocky. I do my dance. Jump in the stands. No man, man. Oh, there with the hands. Thought he could guard me. I ruin they plans. I do what I want.
All right, man. We'll do secondary and see if it shows up.
Foot on the gas. I will not crash. 100-yard dash. 100-yard dash. 100-yard dash. 100-yard dash. 100-yard dash. They slept on the team that they owe me. I need a ring and a trophy. I say I'm the best because I am.
It's too proud, man.
Keeping it low key. I can cover the D like a turkey. I run straight through the D like a train.
Enjoy the Super Bowl. Let's get it. Vikings all day.
He called himself making a name. I put on the Jets. The coach regret even letting them stay in the game. Team morale took a tumble. Next time, be humble. I'm the lion in the jungle.
Going for a 4-peat. Undefeated. Never lost. Don't plan on losing. This is our 4th Super Bowl. In the bag.
Dominating every facet. Treat the pocket like plastic. Here come the blitz, pass it. Got it on smash.
Hello, everybody. I'm Jonathan Coachman, and this is Super Bowl Sunday on EA Sports. Coming up next, we've got what should be a good one between the Denver Broncos and the Minnesota Vikings. Kickoff now just moments away. It is finally time to crown a champion, as I'll hand it over to the two men who will call the action, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, much appreciated, Coach, as we welcome all of you to our exclusive coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Tonight, it's all on the line. We play for the Lombardi Trophy, as it'll be the AFC champion Denver Broncos taking on the champions from the NFC, the Minnesota Vikings. Hi again, everyone. Brandon Godden, along with the man who has had to stick with me all season long, Charles Davis. And Charles, the anticipation, the hype, the media coverage, all in the rearview mirror now. We can finally get down to playing some football.
Yeah, don't worry about ride or die with you anytime, you know that. But here's the best thing about this. Everyone talks about trying to keep things normal as they approach for Super Bowl. There is no such thing as normal. The pageantry, the hype, all of that is more intense than anyone could ever imagine. What you're trying to do is embrace it in one way and make sure it doesn't totally knock you off your game. That's why the night before the big one, teams often switch hotels, try and give those guys that last chance to breathe a little bit before they go out and play.
How do you tell who won? I don't know who won the toss. They're both celebrating. Who's celebrating? Celebrating to play deep, celebrating to play O. Let's go. We're out here, though. There's defense with the kicker, the golden boot. Looks like we on defense. Woo! Look at that boy. They start at the 22 only. Oh, this is hype. Let's get it.
The stage is finally set, and here we go. Super Bowl 57 is underway. That's fielded in the end zone. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. So here are the Broncos now for their opening drive. And they'll be led out by their quarterback, the Stanford man. It's Andrew Luck.
I love everything about Andrew Luck's game, but I also love his worldliness. Some of his formative years were spent growing up outside of the United States. I think that that's helped him when he came back.
He's not even supposed to be in the game, but he is.
I think that helped him mature a little bit as well.
The man's retired.
They'll run for the first time with Phillip Lindsay. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5. And the big boys up front in the trenches. What do you think of the O-line, Charles?
I love them because this is a group that's so cohesive. They know what the man next to them is going to do at all times, and they operate as a terrific unit.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. On 2nd down, a run with Lindsay. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. He lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down. It's probably a pretty good sign here on the opening drive if your guys from the secondary are coming up and spilling things in the backfield.
How about the adrenaline and aggressiveness that led his eyes to the backfield to run up there and make that tackle, setting a tone early for his defense.
So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9. They'll fake the handoff. Now Luck.
Oh, no, he didn't.
And it's intercepted. Picked up by Xavier Howard.
Hold the ball.
And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line.
Defense wins championships.
Well, certainly not how he wanted to start his night. First throw of the game, an INT.
Yeah, it's not easy, but he's got to try and wipe that one away from the memory banks. And let's face it, it's not often a quarterback and a defensive back have a lot in common. But one thing, because they have these individual-type plays, they've got to have short memories, don't they? DB gets beat, wipe it away, quarterback throws a pick, has to do the same thing.
Howard out here.
And now out comes Minnesota.
That means no proper introduction for Cam Newton. Ain't that messed up?
Here we go. Here we go. Now, Katie.
The first carry now for Dalvin Cook. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
94 is the mark. 94 is the mark. Here we go.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Newton got his man there. It's Wallace complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. It's a gain of 11 as the Vikings pick up the first.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down, executed it to perfection. And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard.
Sometimes you're aligned perfectly and the play comes to you, and sometimes you got to cover some ground to go make the plays we just saw there.
We saw a great example of perseverance right there on that play.
Got to be careful. They might want to throw one over his head as this game progresses.
Now Cook, he's got it off the draw. This carry brought to an end at the 8. Good stick skills, but not much room to operate. It's a gain of about 3, but it's going to leave him with 3rd and still 7 yards to go.
20.
Throwing on 3rd down, Newton setting up the screen for
Get
Cook.
the block. Oh, got the touchdown. Oh, good
They're able
first
to
down,
convert on
baby.
3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Yeah, buddy.
I like the screen being called here early in the game, especially on the opening drive, because, Brandon, when guys come out of the locker room, especially those pass rushers, they are so amped up to get to the quarterback that you can use that against them, and a screen pass is a great way of doing it. A lot of teams against good pass rushing teams, they want to run the screen 10 to 12 times in a game.
All right, all right. No.
A chance for the first score of this Super Bowl. Here's first and goal. That would give
good.
the big fullback
Good block.
And he will take this one into the end zone for a Viking touchdown.
Let's go.
With the first touchdown of this Super Bowl, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter.
Let's go. I just hit up on the joystick and it just brought me here.
No going for two. They'll kick the point after.
So we get after a field goal celebration, I guess.
He's got it, and the Vikings take a 7-0 lead. A drive that time of 6 plays, and it all culminates in a touchdown.
What's everybody so serious for, man? Come on, 0-7, first quarter? Nobody's celebrating that touchdown, huh? The dang stadium's celebrating it more. Dallas Stadium, huh?
Brown
Nice.
now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Home of Ezekiel Elliott, huh?
That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Broncos offense now gets ready to head back onto the field. They trail early on in this Super Bowl as they come up first and 10.
They just run the ball then.
They'll start on the ground.
Oh,
with
Holden.
Lindsey.
Oh.
And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. They'll run. It's Lindsey. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. From the gun, here's Love. And he hits his man, Matthews. 9 yards that time.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. And he's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
Luck on first down.
Oh, good
and
defense.
Incomplete. He
That's
couldn't
what I'm
hold on
about.
through the contact. Brings up 2nd
That is
down.
going to be a pick.
And a look at the Vikings defensive unit.
Harrison Smith is a player I love to watch. Whether he's ranging deep as a free safety or near the line of scrimmage where he makes more plays, keep your eyes on him.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. Here's Lindsey.
Good tackle,
He
Howard.
is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down. Plays like we just saw there, that's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
Throwing on third down, Luck.
Somebody get him.
Up. He sets to fire deep.
Got. Oh, I thought we had the
Both players
interception.
had a shot at that one. Neither can get it.
Man.
And it brings up fourth
How
down.
didn't they sack him, and how didn't we get the
I know he wants to
interception?
get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks
I
play with a
thought
lot of
Uzi
confidence
had it.
that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in
Harrison
some Dutch.
Smith
Yeah,
had
especially
it.
maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive. On fourth down, here's Brian Anger now to kick this one away. And the fair catch is made. It's going to pin him back here at the 7-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Vikings will be backed up deep to begin their drive as they take over 1st and 10.
Ready? White to the 3. 8. Whip. 20. Jump.
Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott.
Oh,
and the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. A loss of 2 there, 2nd down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. Back to the ground, this time Cook. And he'll find some room to get this up to about the 14. They get 9 yards back on the run there, and they're left with a much more makeable 3rd and 2.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
They'll run it. Here's Cook. He's going to have the first down as he's marked down just shy of the 20. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral, also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
Ready? 8.
First down, here's the run with Cook. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
All right, Brand, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
See what we got going on here. They're blitzing.
20.
Let that guy blitzing.
Watch safety creep. Watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping. Shit. Check 9.
From the 25 on 2nd down.
Let's get it.
And the catch made by Hopkins.
Oh,
He's
late
got
hit.
this almost to the 40 before going out. His first catch of this Super Bowl, and it'll be good for a first down.
I don't care who you put on him, he's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now, you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe need some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
Great.
Now Newton on first down. Escaping the pressure right. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs.
They're doing it
He's going
out.
to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
So again from the 39, this time from the other side of the field. Here's 1st and 10. back to the ground. Cook. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Damn, that was a long
They tried a
2
quick
yards.
hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The last run good for 2. Here's
Let's go, defense. Let's go, defense. Here we go. Hey! Kill. Turn up. Kill. Turn up. 20. Kill. Show me that.
on the carry. It's Cook. And down right around the 32-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3.
Even. 4th down. Even. 94 is the mark. Here we go again. 94 is the mark. 94 is the mark.
The shotgun snap for Newton.
Got him.
He's got his man.
Get that
That's
block.
Wallace.
Let's go, baby. We're in here.
Touchdown, Vikings. As his guys are in for 6. And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage.
Everybody likes to see the long ball thrown, but when you throw
Good
it underneath
block, kiddo.
and you see someone catch the ball,
Block.
secure it,
Two
make their moves, and then turn it into bigger plays, that's a lot of fun to watch as well.
Let me get a touchdown. Man, let me get my Super Bowl touchdown, baby. That boy's showboating out there.
Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. So that drive consumes 9 plays all told, and it's polished off by a Viking score. Brown now to kick it away after the touchdown. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Bronco offense now set to come back out onto the field. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. This quick pass complete to Sutton. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Long.
Uh-oh, got me in the middle.
And this is hauled in by Matthews. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. On 1st and 10, it's
good
Lindsay.
run.
And an alley to run. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Bronco first down.
I have to admit, I'm excited by that play call and the end result.
That was a
Because
great
this
play.
is a team that's down big early in the first quarter, and a lot of teams will just panic abandon the playbook and just start firing the ball all over the place. It's way too early for that. Stick to what works for you.
Down double digits, and we talked about their game plan being both running and passing there. You're right. They're sticking to the game plan, getting the ground game going.
A lot of football left to be played.
Good job,
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8.
And, partner, I think that was a great example that not all tight ends are created equal because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
Give him 6 yards on the carry. It's going to be 3rd and 3 now.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
And the Vikings are going to beef up their secondary here. 6 DBs on 3rd. They'll try and run for it with Lindsey.
Oh, they got it.
He's going to get
What an
first
audible
down
run.
here as he's taken
We have
down
him stuffed
at
on the
the
right.
22. Give him the 3rd down conversion. 5 yards on the play. Well, they're
What a
making an effort
cutback.
to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's
Cut
working.
back
I like what we're
that,
seeing from
Alman.
the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going, and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards. But also like what the runner's giving us, too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here and take off.
On first down. It's Lindsey.
Not this
And
time.
he'll be brought down inside the 20
We're not having a 100-yard rusher. Down unless you
Anthony
Saquon
Barkley on the
Barkley.
tackle.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Luck.
Oh,
It's
Lattimore.
complete. He's got it. His first catch of this Super Bowl, and it'll be good for a first down.
Let's hunt
And
it
a lot
down
of people
here.
ask the same question all the time. Why do we see so many slants in the red zone? Well, the windows are... It has to be quicker, and you've got to deliver the ball on time. Your biggest worry, ball gets tipped in the air. Because if that happens, then it's fair game for the defense.
Give me that, baby.
It'll be intercepted.
Give me that, baby.
By the Pro Bowler, Anthony Barr. And a big
Defensive
turnover
player of the
there
year,
as his
baby.
guys will get the
You know what I
football
mean?
back.
Most tackles in the league.
Now he already
Number
has 2
one linebacker in the
interceptions.
game.
He's got to guard
Let's
against being
go.
tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads. Make
Bow!
the proper
Boy, I ain't
throws.
falling for that.
I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand.
Y'all
Put
thought
it
they was
behind
gonna
you,
score
keep
on
pressing
me.
forward.
Y'all thought. Shame
Now
on
the
all y'all
Minnesota
watching.
offense set to take over again. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2
Number
drives, 2
one defense for a
touchdowns.
You
reason.
can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way
All
you
Madden
practice it.
rookie,
This is
don't
the way
matter
you
what
rehearse it.
level, the
But
hardest
right
level,
now, the play
easiest level,
calling, they're locked
medium
in really
level,
well.
still number one defense. They want to do.
Here we go. 180. Hey! I got you. I got you. I got you. You're all mine. You're all mine, baby. Get this. You're all mine.
Now following the interception, here's Newton. He finds Hopkins complete. They get 14 there. First down, Vikings.
You see that, man?
You do read man
That boy
coverage,
Cam
Brandon.
Newton is
The track
destroying
record's a
them out
pretty good
here,
one to
man.
run
He's showing
against
why
it
he's the
because you're running
MVP,
away from people on it.
offensive player of the year, best quarterback, all his accolades. All right, let's get the bullet. Not the bullet. Let's get the train involved here.
Now, already over 100
bullet
yards
train.
passing in just this first quarter. It's 1st and 10. Here's Elliott.
Oh, man. Come on, Elliott. You
Give
got
him
to be
3
breaking
on
tackles
first
out here.
down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Eluding the pressure right.
I got to get rid of it.
Seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away
Thought
from
my tight end would get over
incomplete.
there.
Now it's 3rd down. Well, prior to that, he had hit his first 6 passes to start the game, so on a nice little run to begin.
It feels like this offense has carried its dress rehearsal into the game. You know, because you do practice it, you do go through it, and in this case, it is clicking exactly like they drew it up.
Here's Newton. Open man is stealing. It's complete. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 41-yard line.
Right there.
We often with Cam Newton talk a lot about his legs. Don't forget about that arm.
He can throw it on a rope. He can loft it. He's got the touch that's been developed throughout his career. But the big part about just watching him throw it seems almost effortless.
You heard him.
So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 41.
Check McGinney. Back.
Draw play, Elliott. And good pressure defensively to stop him for a loss of a couple.
Something on the defense.
Now there's also a flag to go with it.
Oh, man. Oh, yeah, we'll take it. Accept it.
So on the big tight end, holding.
Each and every year, we talk about very few tight ends coming into the league that are polished blockers or asked to do it a lot in college. So it's a constant struggle and a constant fight to learn how to do it without holding.
From the gun, here's Newton. He's able to find Wallace.
Von Miller, you dirty dog.
Good for 21 yards on the catch.
Still got a first down on him.
And let's face it, that what we just saw there,
you dirty. Oh, that was Chump?
I mean, this is what he does well.
And if you don't tackle him as soon as he
catches the ball, this is the end result. Big yardage after it.
He's got the speed, the agility, so good with run after catch. We're only in the first quarter, so they better get a wrangle and a hold on that quickly.
Yeah, you're exactly right. And what's really difficult to try and defend him is if you want to press him so that you get him on the ground after the catch. A lot of times he'll just run past you at the initial point of contact.
Talking about what happened when he zoomed up on bar. You know what I mean? Defensive player of the year. Showcased it already. Let's see what we got going on here.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
20. Slam, switch.
Y'all don't know calling out slant. Wrong. Face mask.
Calling a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Come on,
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
94 is the mark. Gun.
No, wait.
94 is the mark. 94 is the mark. Right here. 94 is the mark. 94 is the mark.
No. Let's do it.
Now Newton. Flush to his right.
I knew it was going to be off.
And that's going to be incomplete.
That initial extra step.
A shot, but it's 3rd down.
That extra step got him off balance.
7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6. Out of the gun, Newton.
Oh, he was on him. He was on him.
Defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And
knew I should with the feeling. Shit. I was thinking, feeling made his move. He showed me he was going to be open. Still went to my man over here. Oh. Good defensive play. We're going to kick the field goal, but let's see. Let's see. Yeah, I knew it. I don't even want to talk about it. Unbelievable. I knew it. I knew he was open. He's always open. On 4th
down, Mike Vrabel says, let's get 3 out of this. He sends on the field goal unit. This a 43-yard attempt. And his kick is right there. It's good, and that'll do it for the first quarter of play. 17-0 our score after 1.
All right, we got to put a little less power into it.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Still a little bit too much. He's not going to run it out.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Andrew Luck and company heading back onto the field. He and his team, they have had a rough go of it here in this first half. Maybe time for him to put his foot down here in the second quarter.
Put his foot down and become a little more accurate throwing the football. He's already thrown 2 interceptions. He's trying to find a way to equal things out. And instead of it going to the opponents, get it to his own receivers and find the end zone.
Yeah, you mentioned those 2 picks. No touchdown passes yet either. The drive will commence with a run by Lindsey. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
We're not going to let Lindsey get 100 yards. He can run this early, get his quick 50.
Whatever
That's
you
it.
want to call it. 7 yards on first down. That fits the bill.
Ooh, he got scared. He is scared of the defense.
So this is what happens when you throw interceptions. That confident veneer that you have gets chipped away a little bit. Maybe a little bit gun-shy throwing it around.
Yeah, underthrowing him there, and you're right. Those interceptions maybe in the back of his mind. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3.
He's cut through the middle. Oh, no.
Got a man open.
But it's not. Let's go, defense.
The completion there winds up a wash, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Howard's having himself a game.
They dialed up the blitz on 3rd down, and your worry as a defense that they can hit you with a big play in that situation. Instead,
that middle
the blitz
cut.
pays off. Able to
I'm
rally
glad
to the
I went with
football
him because Howard was playing that. We didn't need that many people over there. That's the #1 wide receiver in the AFC right there we just took down. Let's go.
Here's Brian Anger now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time.
Let's see what we got.
Now here's Ross.
Oh, almost.
Good
Almost
blocking
leads
there,
to.
nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And the Vikings will take over here,
Ooh,
1st and 10.
Put
Time for
together.
a player spotlighted and focuses in.
Yeah, don't forget about
Cam
me scoring that
Newton.
touchdown.
He's had one of those games that any quarterback loves. Not only being able to complete some passes, but some deep passes.
And it's pretty to watch. I mean, it's
so
an
nice to have to
absolute
show
joy
it
to
twice.
see, but let's face it, we got to give a little bit of credit where it's deserved, right?
Well, the protection's been great, if that's where you're going.
Yeah, protection's been phenomenal, but how about how it's been spotlighted, right? Our producer, Christian McLeod, our director, Kyle Burt, the rest of the crew, what they put together with these images and pictures, if you're an offensive lineman, that's what you're taking with you to contract time.
They're going to have a lot to take to contract time if this continues.
Oh,
They start
good
on
luck.
the ground with Elliott. And they'll get it up just
Get the
short of the
first down.
45 at the 44. It's a gain of 11 as the Vikings pick up the first.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another first down with that run.
Oh, he's showing Daniil how to get in there. Daniil Hunter, yeah, get up in there. Make a big play, man. You should be a star. Sack leader and everything. What we got going on here?
They'll fake the handoff. Now Newton.
And he's running it.
Flushed out right.
Don't touch him.
And he's going to keep him here.
Vaughn
He'll
is
get
trying to get
fouled
him.
out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Ready? 180. Strip that ball. Strip that ball. 20. 94 is the mark. 94. Hot shot. Come on, boy.
From the 50, Newton. It's complete to Diggs. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 40.
20.
A 10th carry in the game for Cook. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. Justin Simmons up from his safety spot to make the tackle.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Newton, quick hitter here, it's complete. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 28. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
They'll run on first down. Cook. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
Here we go. 180.
Now Elliott. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets them back now for second down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority, because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
It's second and goal, back to the 8-yard line now.
Double time. 3 down.
Here's Newton. It's complete to Hopkins. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. 5 yards that time on the completion. And now it's third and goal.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Got him. To throw. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. George Kittle there to make the grab. And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage. No surprise there. Third and goal down here. That's where they're going to look for their tight end.
Yeah, you want that big guy running his routes, because it doesn't matter who they cover him with. If it's another big guy, he might use his bulk against him. If it's a shorter defender, might go over the top. Either way, you tend to find a little bit of a mismatch in that area.
Delay of game, offense.
That's on me, baby. I had to use the restroom. The haters.
And that'll set them back 5.
Probably sped up the
Now they'll line up to kick the extra point.
Got the golden boot. Don't matter how far.
And the lead is now 24.
Let's go.
That time a 9-play
Ooh,
drive.
out here. What a
And it all
play.
culminates in a touchdown for Minnesota. Brown now to kick it away after the touchdown. Fielded about a yard deep. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards, as he'll get this only back to the 20. And coming out now, the Broncos. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half. Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either. It's Lindsey, and he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
Folded like a
Brandon, I like the intensity this defense is showing right here in these first few drives. They're not just holding the line because they're doing their job, But they're doing more than that, aren't they? They're getting a nice push into the offensive backfield.
And a great example right there for the loss on the tackle. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Hand off.
They'll try the draw. Lindsey.
Oh, come on, get out the way.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39.
Dang.
19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Crunch time, defense.
Shotgun snap and a give to Lindsey. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever.
No cutback lane.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
I'm coming after you.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And that one goes for about 6 as he's taken down just shy of the 45.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
The Broncos on 3rd down. 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 4. Now Love.
Let's go. Got it all covered.
And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short.
On number 2, now number 3.
3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. Here's Brian Anger now as he's on to punt for Denver.
And block.
And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And this is going to be ruled out, I think, just inside the 20. Yes, it will. Side judge
possibility of things loosening up later in the ground game. Through the air first. Maybe they have to start respecting that even more as the game goes on. And then there will be running lanes to find later.
Yeah, try to get him more involved here on this drive, maybe.
Oh, I saw that coming.
And it's intercepted.
I knew I forced it. Come on, Cam, get over there and make a tackle, yo. What are you doing? I saw that. I knew I forced it.
And that pick just sets him up beautifully right down near the goal line.
I remember being in a defensive meeting back when I was in college, and our defensive coordinator says, we're going to call this Be Who You Are defense.
He's supposed to throw it right over him. I lofted it up, too.
Be aware of anything. And secondary, you play the pass. That way, you're all set, ready for whatever they put out there.
Let's go. Good tackle.
Now Cortland Sutton and the rest of the offense getting ready for their next drive. You would have to think they're going to make it more of a priority to get him the football. You're losing here in the second quarter. He's been really quiet.
I think all we have to do, and it's too bad we can't actually see the actual play sheet now from the coordinator, because he's looking down at that and saying, okay, do I put him in different spots? Do I try and isolate him? What routes do I run? You're exactly right. They've got to get the ball in his hands and get their offense kick-started.
He does have the
catch. Oh, I knew it.
For a Bronco touchdown.
It's a 4-yard. I mean, our defense is tired.
4 yards out as they are now
defense
on
is
the
tired.
board here in the
They
first
literally just got
half.
done stopping, and now they're back out there on the goal line.
Now the scoreboard still does not look good, but at least they polished off that goose egg.
Yeah, they've been thoroughly outplayed in the first half. Finally,
gave them momentum.
a little spark of life.
I gave them hope, and I gave them momentum.
For them to thoroughly get back into this one.
Good on. No, we're not getting back into nothing.
Extra point forthcoming. He's got it, and that makes our score 24-7.
Got too cocky, ran the play,
Nice
forced the
tidy little
throw.
drive there, getting the
They're
ball
on the
in
board.
excellent field position, and only one play to score it.
It's okay. He's still up.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This fielded at the 2.
Couldn't get through.
And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. Getting set to go again here, Cam Newton marches back onto the field. And he's looked pretty good. Does have the 1 interception, but 2 touchdown passes so far. Your analysis?
They'll take the offset. When you talk about throwing 2 touchdown passes, no one wants to see an interception thrown, but those things happen in the course of a ball game and over the course of a season. But throwing 2 touchdown passes, that's why the team has an advantage. That's what they're looking for more of.
They'll be hoping to make it a 3-to-1 ratio here in the second quarter. Now a quick slant as the throw's complete. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
You threw that one pick,
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
94 is the mark. 94 is the mark. 94 is the mark. Watch the run. 94 is the mark.
To throw is Newton.
Oh,
And
no,
this
he's
one's
missing.
incomplete.
You've always been very good about checking my math. Am I correct? That's the first time that it's been incomplete when they've thrown it to him?
Yes, he had caught every other ball coming his way.
So they feel like they've got something really good going there, and they're going to continue to go there until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away.
Well, they
Get that
finally
first.
made an adjustment there. We'll see if they can
He got
build
it.
on that stuff.
He got it.
And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. 2 yards and able to get the first down in the process.
3rd and 2, right? So this is a situation where low man has got to win at the line of scrimmage, but it's not just the low man winning. It's the low man who's winning with some force, and they had that to pick up the first down.
Barely picking it up, but they did.
That's all that matters.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
8. Get wide. Hey, check 24. Check 24. Check 31. Check 31.
They stay on the ground, but this time it's Elliott. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Some runs are blocked so well, you almost forget that someone has to carry the ball to gain the yardage. The leverage by the offensive line to create space up front, really well done.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
See what we can do here.
Right to the 3. He can't hang. He's not going to get me. Kill.
They'll run on 1st down. Cook. And he's got it across
We out here.
into Denver territory. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on 1st down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
Double dog. That's the way.
From the 45 on 2nd down. Newton.
Got it.
And Diggs has it. 3 catches for him now
Let's
in the
go.
first half of this Super Bowl. It's a 1st down.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
Here's a 1st down throw.
Oh, no,
complete.
I never
And
get
brought
tackled by the
down, but
first
not
guy.
before they're
I did
inside
an
the
early
25.
jump. Early
It's a
move.
gain of 16, and the Vikings have the 1st down as well. And now with that completion, he's north of 200 yards here in the first half.
And he's going to break our statistician, Marvin,
Gonna
isn't
break
he?
it.
Because Marvin right now is just tallying it up. Hope his hand doesn't hurt too much doing this or keeps hitting the calculator. But my goodness, what a start he is off to. By the end of this game, he could have monster numbers. He just wants to continue to be accurate.
Get that block. Let's go, let's go, let's go. We ain't done. Let's go.
Work his way down to the 16.
All the way
Give
down to
on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. Well, lots of praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what
see in the
play
end
is
zone,
called,
Hopkins. Come on, baby.
They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
From the 16, Newton.
It's Diggs.
And that'll be caught
Let's go.
by Diggs for
Let's keep celebrating out here, man.
Cam Newton with his 3rd touchdown pass of this first half.
Oh, this boy shooting a free
Vikings
throw.
are going to widen that advantage.
And it's
in
good.
the red zone. I guess this is why you have a guy like that on your roster.
Without a doubt, and if you have him, you use him because he's a guy who's going to win just about every time. I don't care what the coverage is.
We gotta let them know we ain't afraid to be throwing the ball down the field after that luckily interception. Let them know. Just gotta let them know.
Extra point attempt to follow here. And the lead is now 24. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And it's polished off by a Viking score. Brown now to kick it away after the touchdown. This fielded at the 2. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Yeah, how you like that hit, man?
Now Cortland Sutton and the rest of the offense getting ready for their next drive. Hasn't had his best day to this point here in the second quarter.
And he
They're
won't
losing.
have his
You got to
best day
think,
against
though,
the number
that
one
also
team in the
means
NFL.
that maybe the defense doing a good job on him. There's two sides to that coin.
I would agree, so you have to give them credit, but that means you've got to find a way to beat that defense and make sure one of your top playmakers touches the football and has an impact on the game. Change formations, change where
knock that out the way, baby. Let's
go. Put him in motion. Anything possible to shake him free.
Maybe that greater impact comes here on this drive. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
On second down now, it's Lindsey.
And
forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
And when he scored, I was stupid for not doing goal line defense. For no reason. I had to nickel or some dumb shit in the goal line. Stupid.
The Broncos on third down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is going to be 3rd and 13.
You run the screen, I'm in it. Yeah,
on third down, here's Lindsey. Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll be
you're not getting 100 yards. You got a lucky touchdown because of the fluke interception. He was 4 yards away. That's the only reason you got a touchdown. And I didn't do goal line defense. I did
definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play
might not even score
then. To make the stop before it turns into something big.
Punt the ball. Let's go.
Here's Brian Anger now as he's on to punt for the 4th time tonight.
Must be angry. He's punting again.
He steps into this one, and this is a rocket.
It's beautiful. Let's go. Get the blocks.
Ross on the return.
Oh, got him.
And he'll be out of bounds near the 30. In fact, right on the 30. 12 yards on the return that time. And that will come the offense as they take over. And now out comes Minnesota. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were competent enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
And
last year gain of 3 to the 33.
Trade him for some
And
more.
credit the tackle to Taco Charlton with a stop. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. On 2nd and 7, Newton setting up the screen for Cook.
Oh, I'm nasty. Oh, I'm nasty. Oh, I'm so nasty. Let's go.
Touchdown, Vikings. 4 touchdown passes now for Cam Newton as his guys continue to put this one out of reach.
That boy is
Well, he's used to running it that distance. Here
running
he had to
back
catch it
and
too
the person
before
controlling
making the
the
run.
sticks.
Heck of a play for the score.
There's not many things better for an offense than a back who's
Madden,
a complete guy who can run it and catch it. And
In
we
the
just
Super
saw
Bowl.
him
Hardest
complete
level you can
big-time
put it at.
play for a touchdown.
Can't get any harder than that. Smoking them. Smoke show out here. Why try K? Why try K?
Now the try here for the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. Hardly any time taken off the clock there. 2 plays, and they find the end zone for 6 points. Brown now to kick it away after the touchdown. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Out there to start their next drive, Phillip Lindsay and the Broncos. And I'm wondering if maybe they don't go away from him on this drive a little bit. He's been great, but they haven't scored a lot of points.
I think they still have to show him as a threat. Make sure he touches it a few times. But as you pointed out, use him as a decoy a little bit and get the ball in the hands of some other people in order to put more points on the board. But he's done a really nice job of establishing them with his running.
Yeah, he's established himself well. Now can they put more points up? On 1st and 10, Locke. He finds Matthews. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Luck on 1st down. A good pick. And Luck will be intercepted for a 3rd time.
That's what you get.
Picked off by Harrison Smith.
You try to do that silly stuff. Let's go.
And he will take this one.
You try to do that silly stuff. That hurry up offense on the #1 defense. Are you kidding me?
That pick 6 extending this lead even further. And boy, it's been a while since I've seen a team struggle this badly in the first half.
I think all they want to do is get to the locker room, try and regroup, and come out to start the 3rd. But if things don't improve fast then, I think the backups get a lot of play in the 2nd half.
Point after here coming up.
Did I just miss it? Not in the Super Bowl. Woo!
And the route is on here in this first half. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. Now Cortland Sutton and the rest of the offense getting ready for their next drive. A chance maybe here for them to get him more involved. They're down here on the scoreboard, and he's been very quiet.
And the silence has been deafening for his team. They don't need that at all. They need fireworks. They need explosive plays. They need him touching the football in any way possible. Maybe you go to some jet sweeps. Anything to get him going.
Yeah, something to get in the ball. We'll see if they can do it.
Let's go, D. Let's go.
Fresh off the pick six, it's locked. Firing quickly here, that's complete. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Luck now to throw.
Get him.
And a quick throw here, that's complete.
All right, defense. Let's tighten up. They're trying to just do a hustle mode right now. We ain't let them do no hustle mode on us.
The Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Out of the gun, Luck. This one complete to the running back.
He wasn't supposed to be out of bounds.
He's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
We gotta get in
6 yards on the pickup, and it'll bring up a second down.
Gotta get in there.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
Check safety, check safety.
Again, Luck.
Yeah, he got scared. What?
Philip Lindsay,
I was
the
going to lose
target,
yards. The time was going to run. That was a fucking
Didn't have a receiver open
smart play by
downfield
him.
as it turned out. Couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight. Unable to find anyone open.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Throwing is Luck.
Give it to me again, boy.
Tonight, it's an
Let's
interception.
go.
Picked up by Xavier Howard.
We out here. We out here destroying the
We
game.
haven't even escaped the first half, and he's already thrown 4 picks.
And Brandon, back in the good old days, probably back before you were born, if your starter threw 4 in the first half, he might throw 8 or more for the game because they weren't going to pull him out. But nowadays, the patience level isn't quite there. He's going to have to make some real adjustments, or the backup may see some time.
Now the Minnesota offense set to take over again. A new life now following the late turnover. Maybe a chance for points here before the break.
Yeah, pretty nice situation they find themselves in because they're really maybe one completion away from giving their kicker a shot. And that gives them a chance to get some points up on the board.
Let's do that.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 44.
47 is the mic. 47 is the mic. Not today, you are. Not today. 47 mic. 47 mic.
Now following the interception, here's Newton. Got his man there. It's Wallace complete. Yeah, he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. The catch and run good for 24
And we got 3
yards.
timeouts left.
So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So you got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
You remember me? Let's go, baby. Mike's 40.
From the gun, here's Newton.
I mean,
That one
the
into
fact
the
that he
hands
caught
of
it,
Thielen complete. The Vikings going to
it's
signal
crazy.
for the
But I
first of
did
their
not mean
timeouts.
to throw it.
As it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1.
Let me see. I got everything locked down right now. They know all my plays. They're waiting for it. So I give them something different on them.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
20.
Oh, wait. There you go. All right.
Here's Newton. That'll be complete to Cook. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out.
Throwing again.
Got him. Come on.
Now they set up the screen. That's complete.
Get in there, boy.
Another good completion on the drive as the Vikings have a first down.
Ooh, man. Big decision to make.
A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal.
Max protect, baby. Here we go. We're going in for it, baby. Let's get it.
Touchdown, Minnesota. Cam Newton in the final seconds of the first half as his guys continue to pour it on.
And that's a lead that excites the team as they head into the half. Good way to finish things off.
Yeah, able to extend that lead, and you always say it, that can totally change the complexion of half number 2.
Yeah, it changes your morale, changes your outlook, but even before that, let's see if they decide to kind of squib kick or what they're going to do on the kickoff, because you don't want to give up a big play right before the half ends.
Good point.
Now they're clowning. Now they're having fun.
Now for the point after. And the route is on here in this first half. So that drive spanned 5 plays. And Cam able to take it himself in for the score. Brown now to kick it away after the touchdown. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line.
Now that's perfect special teams right there. I mean, you can get it to the 13. I've seen that. But 17 and under, that's the way to go.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup. But how will the head coach and his staff approach halftime? Will it be angry?
Yeah, you see how it froze on 1 second? I'm going to take a timeout.
Will they be calm? Will they just let it all out? Who knows? I'd love to be a fly on the wall for this one, though.
I think I run another play. How about that?
The final second ticks by, and that's going to do it for the first half of play. So we've come upon halftime in the big one, the Super Bowl. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. What a season this has been. Hard to believe it ends tonight, as we'll get back to you guys for the second half of this Super Bowl in just a moment. Thus far, this Super Bowl has looked less like a contest and more like a coronation. And to call the second half, let's get it right back out to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. These two teams sat through a longer than usual 30-minute wait, but we're back in action here in this Super Bowl. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he'd taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line.
Got some more highlights to show?
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on Here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Again, it's Elliott.
Beautiful blocking.
And an alley to run.
Oh, Elliott. Oh, no, I can't believe he got tackled.
A big run that time by Elliott. Give him 69 yards on the ground.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball, protect this to the
What a tackle, what a chase down.
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop him.
Cook would have never been, man, Cook would have been in the end zone already. That's why he's the bullet train. The train's gonna slow down eventually. Who's in there? Make sure it wasn't Elliott. His ass just ran 100 miles an hour for 100 yards and got tackled.
Run with Cook, and this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
It's 2nd and goal, back to the 8-yard line now.
Double time. 3 down. Hey, check. 3 down.
They'll try the air now with Newton. Dancing to his left.
Going in again.
And he's going to score. It's a Viking touchdown. An 8-yard touchdown run as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the number. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns. The bottom line is what he's doing is contributing to their lead. He wants to continue to do so.
Cam Newton now getting his guys ready to go for the 2-point try. Here's Newton. And he's got it. They add on more. A little salt in the wound. 2-point conversion makes this lead even bigger. And is there bad blood here? I mean, go for 2 when you're up that much?
If there wasn't before, there is now. When you do that, you've just announced to everyone, you just don't care about the other side at all. All you care about is what you're doing, and they just want to pile up points.
They did. Brown now to kick it away after the touchdown. This will be taken in at the 1. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. So now a look at the Broncos as they head back out there for their first possession of the second half. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second half?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
They'll go again with Lindsay.
Oh, no, get him.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 40.
Trying to creep up to 100.
Give him 14 yards there in a Denver first down.
Not getting no more.
Couple of very nice carries to start this drive out.
Couple of too many nice carries. How about that?
How about that second one? What a nice run on that particular play. I'm telling you, they're going to start to think that this game is easy if they continue to rip off yardage like this.
On first down.
Got him.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Mike, check out. Set the tone, defense. Set the tone, defense.
They'll try the air now with Locke. He's got it to Matthews. Complete.
Good hit. Good team tackle right there.
It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a third down.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and get the quarterback a really nice turn.
Losing yards now.
And that one going nowhere
His
from the
yards
start
are going
as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards.
He had 83 yards. He got 79 now.
The blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stump that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that.
Running no more. After I said he didn't get no more yards, that's exactly what's happening. He's losing yards. So you gonna do? I ain't gonna pump it. Me and Cam Newton talking. I'm not tired yet.
He's been one of their few bright spots so far. This is away and a very good kick, angled for the sidelines. And problems spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way into the end zone on the fly, so that'll come back to the 20. And now out comes Minnesota. The last time out, another touchdown, and I think there may be some empty seats around here by the time the fourth quarter comes around.
Yeah, I have to agree with you because this one's just about decided. But you know who benefits from all those empty seats? You and me, trying to get to the airport. The road to be fairly clear by the time we have to leave the booth.
20. There you go. Check. 8. Bang, 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 bang.
Here's Cook as they begin on the ground.
Oh, man.
He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
That was a good run, and it got to the second level. And what I mean by that is that's where the linebackers usually play. First level being the defensive front, last level being the secondary. But the strong safety position ended up making the tackle, and oftentimes we call them a hybrid. Combination defensive back, combination linebacker. We saw the linebacker make the stop.
4 yards the pickup, first down.
Third quarter, and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out. But a running game can really benefit your team right now.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Let's get it together, defense. Let's get it together. Greg. Check Mike 47. Check Mike.
Here's Newton. The catch made by Hopkins.
I tried to slip on.
A big change in field position there. That's 40 yards on the catch and run.
Just more of the same there, partner. Guys have just been running free in the secondary this entire game. No pass rush, a lot of passes completed. Been an easy day for them.
Oh, you're going to tackle him hard like that? All into the cameraman? Oh, the cameraman going to take a shot of that, too. You know what I mean? Terrible. All right, let's see what we got here.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10.
We see him blitzing. We're going to lock on him blitzing. Yep.
They run with Cook. He's been busy.
Oh, 62. Follow me. That young kid.
At the 28. What a difference a play makes. A huge step forward, and now a small step back as he loses a yard.
First Super Bowl, so he don't know what he's doing out there. He's all nervous.
The tape, they're going to like a lot of what they saw. They put up big numbers, but they might fast forward through that last play.
Oh, there won't be any fast forwarding, partner. I've sat in those sessions before. You end up spending more time on the bad plays than you do on the good ones. It's just the nature of coaches. But I know sitting in that room, when you've had a big game, The night that they've had, you don't want to hear that. You just want to focus on the good stuff.
Yep. 94 is the mark. 94 is the mark. 65.
Like, can we do a...
65.
Nope.
On 2nd and 11 now.
Uh-oh.
Newton.
Cut back. Get rid of it.
And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd.
They had it locked up.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
Rabbit. 20. 6 guys. Check 6 guys.
Throwing on 3rd down. Newton. And
Got
he's
it.
able to find Diggs.
First down.
And he'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. It's a gain of 11 as the Vikings pick up the first. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Like that.
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
Check. 48. 8.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Elliott.
Elliott's doing
able
it.
to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Same exact result as last play, a pickup of 11.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense gets a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard.
Check 3. Check 8.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal.
Get in there.
And he will take this one into the end zone for a Viking touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown run as his guys continue to pour it on.
And we know they won't get their names in the stat sheet, but the offensive line has to get all the credit for that touchdown run. Tremendous job of blocking, paving the way for the 6 points.
Now the try here for the point after. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays.
That's another 8 time-consuming drive for a touchdown, baby. Back to back. 8-9. 8-9 play drives, baby. That's how we doing out here. Perfect kick. Let's get down there.
After the touchdown.
Duff them at the 13.
Fielded about a yard deep.
Nope. No. Keep them at 23.
Past the 20 to the 23-yard line. And Denver getting set to take the field. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
And they're not going
pitcher
anywhere.
Gets a base hit, and he's on base. They bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm. A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
And a sweatsuit.
Lindsay, and not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24.
Stay warm out there.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here. If it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
They're trying to play action.
Oh,
they fucked up. No, they called it on me. No.
However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee.
Oh, I should have never hit anything. I should have let them play it.
A little too aggressive defensively, and the flag comes out.
And no one trying to cover is going to like a call going against them, but you have to like the effort there. Went for the interception, just unable to get it, and the flag did come out.
That's a 40-yard pass interference.
So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. Off of play action. Luck.
Intercepted.
And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. On 2nd down, a run with Lindsey. He's going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A 2nd down play results in a loss of 2 yards.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
And defensively, a dime look here. 6 DBs on 3rd and 12.
No surprise at all.
From the gun, here's Luck.
There it is. How does he not get that? How does he not intercept
another
that?
1st down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 24-yard line.
Like so many tight ends nowadays, they have no problem at all putting him in the slot and letting him go to work. And that's a nice pitch and catch right there for a 1st down.
Well, Harrison did. He jumped, didn't do nothing. He jumped the route, but didn't jump in the air and catch the ball.
They'll run on 1st down.
No way.
It's
Holding.
And they're working inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. A Bronco 1st down there, 12 yards on the play. He continues to be effective running the football, a big reason that they have the lead.
And I love one of the quotes that I read about him where he said of himself, I love it when a team just hops on my back and I just carry them along.
He's never going to back off and come back, and now he's going to hand the ball out.
1st down, right back to Lindsey. And a pickup of about 4 down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Interception time.
Now a carry.
Holding finally called him.
Force his way forward for a yard or 2, but I have a good feeling this will be coming back.
Doesn't matter, they're in field goal range, cheaters.
That one whistled against a big right tackle.
You'd think being able to fire out and block, it'd be a lot easier to not commit a holding penalty, but it's tough to keep those guys right in front, isn't it?
They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold.
Draw play, watch it. He just audible to it, maybe. Did.
They'll try the left side.
Get him.
Moore. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play this time, and it'll be a 3rd and long situation coming up.
Interception time.
7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. A shotgun snap for Luck.
There it is. I called it. I knew they were going to risk it. You idiots. Let's go. We're going to the house. Number 1 DB in the NFL, baby. Oh, Andrew Luck is so fast. Oh, I don't think so.
It's a Viking touchdown.
Let's go.
This D wanted to put it away before we even get to the 4th quarter, winding that margin a bit further.
Ramsey, who?
And while they won't just empty the bench just yet,
or Jalen Ramsey,
backup, start loosening up. I think I'll get a chance to play before this one is over now with that type of a cushion.
Marshawn Lattimore, baby. Number 1. Tried him. Andrew Luck is fast. Wow. We just didn't make the tackle. Must not want to bruise a rib or something. That was a user pick. I read it. Let's go. No points for that.
Extra point attempt to come here.
Even after the big
play. The lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown.
Run, hey, don't breathe, bar.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Here's the Denver offense now as they get set to take over here. And last time, decent field position through the pick six. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So that didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down. Tough running there. That's a hard-earned 4 yards.
Yeah, those are the unsung kind of runs. They don't fill up the stat sheet, but they do set you up in good position on second down.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
Man up, man up.
To throw is Love. Nowhere to escape,
Finally
and he goes down.
We got him.
And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Now it's Love. He'll find Lindsey here.
He ain't going nowhere.
They'll give him a yard on the play, and that's going to make it 4th down.
That completion takes the definition of dink and dunk to a different level, doesn't it?
It does, and the defense was right there, kind of played into their hands.
Nothing.
Here's Brian Anger now. He's been terrific so far. Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away. This is taken at about the 14. A nice job on the return there, 16 yards. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs.
First game.
And you see Dalvin Cook and the offense heading back out. And we have seen a decline in the numbers. Where does the fault lie? Just him? Maybe the guys up front? Combination?
Well, as you and I both know, it's almost always a collective deal. But in this case, I think maybe the offensive line got a little overconfident. They had blocked so well in the first half, picked up on what the defense was doing. I think we've seen an adjustment now that they have not picked up on, and now they're being a little bit overwhelmed.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll run it now out of the gun. Yeah, he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
I saw Von Miller in college at Texas A&M, and all I kept hearing about was his speed off the edge to the quarterback. But what impressed me, his balance and his ability to take on blocks and be a force in the run game, as we just saw there.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Newton. That's complete to the receiver, Thielen.
He's going to do it. He's going to do it. Let's go.
Score. Touchdown, Vikings. Cam Newton with his 5th touchdown pass of the game as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. And nothing too crazy there. A quick slant, and then he just had a seam. He found a seam.
And when you hit it on the run like that, and I mean the pass right to the receiver who's already in motion and moving, sometimes he just takes it and runs away from everyone else.
And he ran it into the end zone. And the defense, they've got to adjust there quickly. That's tough on them.
That's really tough because everything was executed well. Ball was out of his hands quickly, into the hands of the receiver, and then he was gone.
Extra point attempt here still to come. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter.
Let's go.
The long touchdown pass gets him 6 on a very, very tidy two-play drive that time.
Defense talking about, man, just keep it calm. We still got another quarter. Keep it cool. Keep it cool. We'll try to hold these boys only to 7 points in the Super Bowl and all Madden and Madden 20 before Madden 21 drops. I mean, this is
fielded about a yard deep. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line.
Not doing it. We're going to drop 102.
Philip Lindsay and the rest of the offense heading back out. He is knocking on the door
100 yards. He got 98. He's not getting 100.
And it's so important. It doesn't seem like it's that big of a deal. Just short of it, a little bit over.
It's a big deal.
A little bit over feels better to everyone. Offensive line, running back, team totals, just something magical about breaking that barrier.
And he's right there on the doorstep now. They'll start on the ground with Lindsay.
Nothing.
There to make the tackle.
What? How many yards they gave him? They gave him 3 fans.
It's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively.
Oh, man, he got that one.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
He got that one.
A Bronco first down there, 12 yards on the play. He's done his part sailing past the century mark on the ground with rushing yardage, but his team, a different story.
Yeah, they're down big in this ball game, so sometimes you wonder to yourself how much of that is him with a great performance and how much of that is the defense just loosening up because they have a big lead.
That throw good for 4. It's second down.
Well, the strategy was evident there. Get it to your tight end and make it a one-on-one play with a cornerback. Who's usually going to win that one?
The tight end, but not there.
Not in this situation. How about the corner defeating that logic and making a really nice tackle?
Can't believe you got over
minus 2 yards brings up third down. Make it now 3 tackles for a loss in this game, 1 for each quarter.
And for a guy who played defense in college, I can just tell you that he's feeling very satisfied right now by what he's doing. But he's elated because he knows what he's doing is helping his team win the game right now. Making some big-time plays, getting into the offense's backfield, and spilling everything.
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on third down. Lock.
Come on. Oh, you know I was in triangle. You know I was. You know I was.
And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 44-yard line.
I think it all came together there. In breaking route.
Right there.
Drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there.
Madden, fix your game. Somebody hits triangle, make them hit triangle, man. Dang it. Come on. Look at this. Hit it. It's supposed to be a pick. They wanted to show it. Oh.
Luck now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back.
That's not the guy I want to tackle like that.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
Trying to make them lose some yards.
The tackle made there by Harrison Smith. Well, if you look where that play starts, O-line versus D-line, that was a battle won by the D-line.
Yeah, and oftentimes is won by quickness, off the ball. Who can handle the guy across from them best? On that play, the defensive line did exactly that.
Throwing on second down. Luck. And that is incomplete.
Defense,
baby. A lot of force bearing down on him
there.
He could not hang on. It's third down.
Come on, baby. Where you at? Nope, we ain't doing it. Get him.
Here comes the 7th play now of this drive as this is 3rd and 10.
Sack him. Sack him.
Now a play fake, and it's Luck.
He didn't. No, he didn't.
Got his man
No,
on the
I'm quitting
out route. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Give him 14 yards there and a Denver first down.
I'm challenging that play. They better be challenging that play. They won't let me challenge it. Oh my gosh, it just got me.
1 quarter remains here in the Super Bowl. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
You see them Dallas Cowboy banners up there? That's hard. Just noticed that. They won't let me challenge it. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Let me see. Let me see this tomfoolery. Wrong side. Right here. 1. Alright. Whatever. Come on. Come on. Interception time. Interception time.
On 1st and 10, Locke.
Why is he?
He's got his big tight end, Fan. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down.
Fourth ranking passing offense, so we got 160 yards passing. That's fantastic. Defense. Defense is ridiculous. The best. What do you guys do out here? What do you guys do? We're doing it.
That first down completion only got it at 3. 2nd and 7.
Yep, we're doing it. Come on, get in there. Get in there, lineman. That's how we're doing it.
This one complete to the running back, Lindsey.
To me.
5 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up a 3rd down. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
Yeah, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or
come on.
interception.
Oh, Luigi, that was your pick, homie.
Safe throw and a good
Oh,
it'll be a pickup of 4. Good enough to earn him yet another 1st down.
That was your pick.
Well, they've had a great, impressive drive going
look,
here.
Look,
That
I'm coming to say it. Bart's coming to say it. Man, come on.
And not only do you continue the
right
drive,
here. Interception.
which is
What are you doing? You're looking at what?
On the
And you
defense
didn't do
side of the
nothing.
ball right now.
Bullshit.
But you make your own
You jumped
defense
it,
happy.
but
They're able to get a
didn't
little
put
more
the hands
rest
up.
over on the sidelines while this one continues downfield.
Phony. Phony, 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 phony. I mean, he's got too much
Luck
time
bring him
back
up
there.
1st and 10. And he's 6 of 7 now on this drive. From the red zone now, Locke. This is the tight end, Fan. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Let's just break this down and make it pretty simple. Key to the drag route, letting the play develop, finding the hole in the defense, and giving your athlete, yes, athlete, a chance to make something happen once he has the ball in his hands.
Might be a handoff because they're going for the 1st down. Shit.
On 2nd down, it's Lindsey, and he's going to be brought down just shy of the
wrong
5
side,
and the
man.
6.
This is the wrong
4
side.
yards on the play, and that leads to the 1st and goal.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays.
Really?
I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
They'll run with Lindsey. And that'll get him halfway there as he takes it from the 6 to the 3-yard line.
Well, the spotlight hit him once already tonight as he got into the end zone. He was trying to make it a double spotlight, wasn't he?
But credit the defense, bottling him up, not letting him get in for the 2nd score
They're
there.
so funny.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll try to run with Lindsey.
What?
And he will fight his way into the end zone for a Bronco touchdown. Philip Lindsey. His 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl.
Good job.
And the Broncos are able to at least make things a bit more respectable.
The meanest stiff arm in the game.
And that touchdown, well,
He deserves it after a stiff arm like that. I mean, we should give him the red carpet.
Down like this playing before.
Oh, yeah, college, high school?
College, not a heck of a lot of fun. I still remember playing and trying to tackle a elusive tailback.
He's coming back like we ain't done. Hey, Chief, he's like, how much you want me to score,
Coach? He scored
Coach?
so many times and had so many great runs.
After they just did that bullshit,
100 Bet that ice bath felt extra cold afterwards.
Oh, no, there was no ice bath. You're just trying to get out of there before the reporters got to you.
Bull.
Extra point splits the uprights as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play.
15 plays? Oh, my gosh. 15-play drive. I've never
seen that. The kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Never seen it.
That's fielded in the end zone.
That's what it took for them to score a touchdown.
And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Special teams.
You see Dalvin Cook in the offense heading back out. And really a lot of guys you could highlight on this offense with how well they've played. But he's one of them. He's been spectacular so far.
I'd say he'd be the number one, wouldn't you? Yeah. Because it's not just the numbers. It's, as you said, I think you said focal point. Well, that's what he's been, and that means he's created other opportunities because they've had to bring the defense to him. He's run it really well. He's caught it out of the backfield. They're trying to stop him.
Oh, man, yeah, trying to stop him. Let me show you not get tackled, boy. Let me show you how not to get tackled. What's all said about? Oh, no. Signature.
Dalvin Cook, his second touchdown of this Super Bowl, as his guys continue to pour it on. And that run massively increased his production in this game, and now he's over 100 yards.
And break out your calculator, partner, because his yards per carry went up significantly, right? Big-time jaunt all the way to the end zone.
Look at all them Viking fans out there. Let's get it.
A try here for the extra point.
Bam. Scoring 100.
This one was over a while ago.
All Madden, baby. We scored 100. They got us messed up. They want to cheat.
I'm not sure if they drew that play up to score, but it scored indeed. One play on the ground and into the end zone for 6.
We drive every play to score. Every play we drive, supposed to score. I don't want no more
to kick it away after the touchdown. Fielded about a yard deep.
Let's get it.
And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Hey, he's mocking my player out there, clapping. Nigga, you got the 19-yard line, bum.
He's already hit pay dirt twice. He's up over 100 yards.
Whatever.
He is feeling good.
I don't care about how he's feeling because he's getting his ass.
Everything coming together for him. It's that type of a day that you see a back just kind of have a grin on his face every time his number is called. Because he doesn't feel like there are going to be any lost yardage plays. Nothing but big-time
intercept that.
Runs.
Somebody on our defense intercept that because the other team's going to do it. The team's going to do it, and that's what we're like
Sutton was the man he was looking for. And it's second down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. Got a man open, it's Sutton. One thing I think that's safe to say, tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means they have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Oh, I went the wrong way.
Dang it. It's complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. The Bronco first down there, 12 yards on the play.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. So many catches. Keeps the sticks moving.
In the game, man.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Get him.
To the air again. Luck. He gets it to Matthews. Complete. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Broncos first down.
First downs out here. Luck's looking like he's throwing the ball well. Come on,
that's
man.
what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open,
manned up out
when
here.
They're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
That's it. Let me see what you guys got.
2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10.
Let me see what y'all got.
Block throwing again.
That's what I'm talking about. That's the defense
Physical
I'm looking
play
for.
On the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Yep.
We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41.
Oh, we still got him. We still got him.
The last catch nearly got him a first, but it did not, and they'll try to convert on 3rd and inches. Throwing again is
intercepted. Let's go, baby.
Let's
go.
Picked up by Xavier Howard. And they take possession of the football.
3rd interception. He's going to steal Super Bowl MVP.
And that gives him now 3 interceptions in the game.
Well, someone's locked into what they're trying to get done in the passing game.
Bam!
Time we had someone get 3
look at him jump because I didn't know if I intercepted it or not.
Kurt Coleman.
Oh, yeah, that's
then
right.
With the Eagles.
Let's
right.
go.
With the Eagles.
Yeah,
you
celebrate.
That's correct. The Vikings offense now, they get ready to head back on the field.
We've
got a lopsided game here. I don't know, Charles, what does the handbook say that we discuss when we've got a game like this in the 4th quarter?
Hold on a second. Let me thumb to the proper page on that. Know what it says?
What?
Let's discuss how we got here. This is a dominant performance, where they took control of this game, how they've managed to keep control of this game, and then we go ahead and think about how we're going to leave here and get to the airport. In a lopsided blowout, the roads are usually open.
Back to throw, Newton. And he fires one
right down the middle.
Incomplete. The Pro Bowler DeAndre Hopkins, the intended receiver. That'll bring up 2nd down. The incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise or throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead, but I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense is going to crowd the line of scrimmage. If you just hand it off inside, you're getting your running back popped a lot as well. Sometimes the defense dictates it. If they're going to crowd it, you may have no choice but to throw it downfield.
He's got the first down and more past midfield. Newton able to use those legs and get past the marker to pick up the first. So an instance there of Cam being Cam. We know he can use his legs.
And with that big body, it's hard to get him down, even if you get a clear shot on him. Plus, he moves it a lot faster than what people think. And boy, does he have fun playing the game of football.
There it is. Touchdown. Touchdown here. We're blocking. We're going that way. We're going that way. That's it.
On 1st and 10, Newton.
There it is.
It's complete to Diggs. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Stephon Diggs. His 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl. As his guys continue to put this one out of reach. In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his 2nd touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one. And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go.
He was open too, huh? Not as wide open as that, brother.
Now the extra point. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And it all culminates in a touchdown for Minnesota. Brown now to kick it away after the touchdown. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. And Denver getting set to take the field. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
A throw left side to start out. That's complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route. And what you have to do on that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside. Now that ball delivered with good timing.
You never get cut up like that. Really?
He'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
Oh, you guys are tripping.
A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Broncos first down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Out of the gun. Luck. Going right side.
Wow,
That's complete. And he's taken down inside the 30. 17 yards for the Broncos there as they've got themselves a first down.
Well, they obviously read man coverage their partner, and he got downfield, broke down the defender, made him
What do you mean by that, Burko?
Yeah, he made him think he was going to run a different route. Probably thought he was going to take it upfield.
Look at this guy.
Goes back inside for the completion.
Everything's open. Out route, any route they choose.
But not
Just
before
wide
he
open.
reaches the 8-yard line. The end result, 21 yards.
Wow,
Well, this is how you
11
shape the
receptions.
thoughts of that interception on the last drive. You come out and start this one 4 for 4.
And watching him throw it around with that type of confidence reminds me of a guy I played with way back when who told me, I don't care if I throw 10 interceptions in a row. I'm going to stay confident, keep flinging it. I'll just figure there's something wrong with the football.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
We don't know what hit him. It's fast. We got him.
Sacked. The Mississippi State man, Chris Jones, with a sack there.
Well, that was point counterpoint, wasn't it? They decided to throw for it on 1st and goal. Instead, the defense counters with pressure, and the defense wins, getting a big sack.
Very good. Big hit.
First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further. They'll run here with Lindsey.
Got it.
And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the
Got
13. It's a pickup of 3, but still a little work to do on 3rd and goal.
Get him. Come on, D.
Now Luck on 3rd and goal. And he's got the hook up to Moore.
Yeah, go backwards, boy. Yeah.
6 yards in the
We like
wrong
that.
direction that time.
We like
Not only
that.
that, but it brings up 4th.
When you lose that kind of yardage on a pass
Like
play, you often expect it to be a sack. But that wasn't the case there. They completed the
that
pass.
was fucking tackle,
Probably would have
boy.
been better off just dropping the football and
he
making an
broke that one.
incompletion as opposed to
he's fucking
catching it and
tackles
losing
out
that
there.
kind of yardage.
We're gonna block it. And we're
A
gonna
field
ice
goal
him.
try forthcoming now for the Broncos.
Ice
From the
him.
left hash, it's a 36-yard attempt. The Vikings going to signal for their first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. A field goal try forthcoming now for the Broncos. From the left hash, it's a 36-yard attempt.
Oh.
And his kick is indeed good. And they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit. Well, in the grand scheme of things, those 3 points likely not going to matter much, but I guess they get a little closer, a little more respectability.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been outplayed all game long, but like my mom used to tell me all the time before I went out, dress up a little bit, son. Make yourself respectable. And that's what they're doing here. They're just dressing up the final score.
Fielded about a yard deep.
Oh,
And
no.
it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line.
There we go. 25 yards for the return. Let me take that as
Ezekiel
well.
Elliott gets ready to go again here on offense as he shuffles onto the field. He's been a good workhorse. I know we use the word workhorse a lot, but he's been a good workhorse for him in this one.
No doubt about it, and there's nothing wrong with that. That's what you're looking for if you're a back, because that means everything's coming together for you. Big guys up front have created space. You've run through it. You probably got some help even from the wide receivers.
Oh, Elliott going to be
You know what I was
He tosses
thinking?
out loose football. The Broncos say they have it. They do.
I was thinking that somebody was going to fumble if I didn't hold on
You look at the
to
guy
it.
who coughed it up and say, geez, what did he do? But
Come
hey,
on, man.
let's tip the cap to the defense
These one-play
here.
Not a
offensive
problem at all,
turnovers,
man.
like,
I'm not
it's
even
so
going to tip it.
set
I'm going to
up.
doff my cap to him. Congratulations. Big-time
As if,
play.
like, I got
Knocking
too
it
many
free and
things.
creating something good for your team.
Now the Broncos
held on.
offense, they get
Should've
set
held
to
on
head
to the
back
ball.
onto the
Right.
field. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. Just
And now
And
off to the
touchdown.
races down the right side. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Noah Fant, 37 yards. And the Broncos capitalize on the fumble and turn it into 6.
Like
It's
that
a
one.
whole lot of points still to be down. But congratulations, they're still fighting, and they scored another touchdown.
My old high school coach used to say, Charles, he said, sometimes you win, sometimes you lose, and sometimes you wish you never had showed up.
Could have saved the gas money, the hotel, what have you, huh?
Point after, right down
Still
the middle,
gonna get
as they make the score just a slight bit
they can
more
score 3 more
respectable here in the
touchdowns.
final quarter of play.
Still gonna get 100.
This is fielded at the goal line. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
All right, who else wants to come out? Who else going to fumble or turn the ball over now? Yeah, Mickey's sitting on the sidelines, huh?
It's just all window dressing at this point. Got me thinking. What's the biggest blowout that you've been a part of as a player, broadcaster?
He didn't come out. They didn't say nothing about Zeke on this drive, did
Because
they?
you won every game as a player.
No. I think about being blown out. And no one wants to go back to those memories. But, you know, when I was calling college football, I saw a game that, a team put 70. I actually saw it happen twice. A team put 70 on their opponent. And in the NFL, in the 2017 season, I saw one of those changing of the guard games where a team that hadn't been very good before now was dominating and kicking around a team who had been ruling their division.
And that's when you earn your paycheck, right? As the analyst, you got to fill that time.
You've got to know what's going on out there and how it all happened.
Well, obviously, that begs the question, what game was it?
That was Seattle hosting Los Angeles, the Rams. Their second meeting of the season, and the Rams turned it around from the first.
I just don't have any time back there right now.
Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
Get him, Thielen.
Open man is Thielen. It's
Get him, Thielen.
And they're going to have this way down deep in Denver territory. It's a big one there for the Vikings. 59 yards. Excellent execution, and now they're set up nicely.
Are they ever? Red zone? I wonder what the next play call is going to be, because after a big play like that, a lot of teams like to use the momentum to launch another one.
Beautiful.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Now Cook, he's got it off the draw. And he's going to be taken down.
Don't call no late play. Wow. I was already down on the ground.
So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
He's even not seeing that play. That's really good. He's just not. He's not coming out here.
That's right, baby. They don't want it. Great. What are you?
Newton now to throw. And it's caught. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line.
No sacks today.
That's a gain of 11. Would have been a first down if not for that penalty moments ago.
Here we go. 180.
I can't believe
20.
I can't believe they even let you play.
8. What are you?
Did he get the first?
He's going to be shot back short on the goal line.
What?
Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a third down. Defense simply not fooled by the draw there.
Well, they were thinking run to begin with, and what they tell their defensive linemen is play the run on your way to the quarterback. If someone shows, go get him, and that's exactly what they did.
The offense on third down tonight, they've been flat getting it done, 8 for 9 to this point. They're looking at third in the nose of the football. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
He got the first. You believe it.
And while it's highly unusual for NFL teams to think about using their quarterback on key third down runs, none of those teams, save one, has Cam Newton. He's unique, one of the biggest quarterbacks you'll ever see. Give him the ball. Let him pick it up.
They'll come out in the pistol.
Push him back. Push him back.
They'll try and power
No.
Juszczyk.
Oh,
Trying to
Juszczyk
keep those
almost
big
fumbled
legs
it.
churning, but he's going to go down in the backfield. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down.
After a play like that, there should be congratulations all the way around, I think, because if you can stop a big fullback like that, that's not easily done.
Yeah, he does not go down easily.
All
You're
right,
right, but he
all
did
right. He's
there.
coming. He just took him out. All right, goddamn it. The redemption for that fumble.
They'll try to run it in with Elliott. And they will stop
And he
him
didn't
after a
get it.
fairly minimal
Oh,
pickup.
man, he
The
didn't
second
get the
down play
redemption.
not much better than the first, just a gain of one there. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
They're all the way down.
47 the mic, boy. 47. Check,
They're
check.
all the way
47.
down here.
That's what I do.
Now Newton on
Got
third
him.
and goal. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown.
Is it okay if I break one of our rules, partner, which is to never call a game over until it's over? Because this certainly feels like it's over after that drive.
Yeah, that was spirit-crushing,
Try to
wasn't
rush
it?
it
And
in.
now you just
Try
kind
to.
of felt the air go out of the balloon.
Yeah, they were fighting so hard to stay in there, and they knew they had to stop them on that drive. But when they were unable to, I think you're exactly right. You could see them sag on their sideline, and I think this one might just be over.
Still an important piece of business to take
100
care
yards
of, the extra point.
or 100 points in the Super Bowl.
And this one
Let's
was
go.
over a while ago as they just add
I'm
on to
on
their
Madden.
big lead.
Final season.
A
Let's
good
go.
drive that time as they go 9 plays in all.
Final game.
And it's polished off by a Vikings score.
Smoking game of TV, baby. Let's go.
Brown now to kick it away after
I
the
still
touchdown.
prefer All-Pro. I think All-Pros are more well-rounded. I think
Fielded
even
about
the
a yard
computer
deep.
performance better on All-Pro as well.
And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20,
I
call
thought
it
they
the
would have scored more than
21-yard
24
line.
by now. I mean, they were shutting them out there.
So the Broncos coming out now. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
Be honest.
don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo going
Exactly.
forward.
Take a great look at that
IQ of the
scoreboard.
players
Realize how
and the,
poorly
you know,
everything went for
computer
us today.
AIs
Coaching,
and all that.
playing, the whole deal. And never forget it, because
You're not going to want that feeling.
no, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows?
Oh,
He may meet up with his team again.
I got him.
It's a gain of 5, and that'll bring up second down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Oh,
Pass complete
no.
to Sutton.
That was going to be an
Play
interception.
there on the catch and run. 59 yards.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position
All
there?
right, they can
A
score all
nice
they want.
attacking
We got our
play.
100.
They picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
Hey, triangle. Oh, man, he was in. Man, wasn't even close. So. Guy didn't get tackled. Oh.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. A shotgun snap for Love.
What do you do? Come
Completes
back.
it to Fant on the right side. He's down inside the 10 to the 8. And it comes on a gain of 8. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Throwing again on second down. Luck. They'll find Lindsey here. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate
big
plays
it
for
to
an offense.
They gave it to him.
He had yet to run the ball at all on this drive, but 3rd and short definitely was a great time to dial one up.
Yeah, he got it.
Now the Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. From the gun, here's Love. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Yes.
He was trying to find Noah Fant, the tight end, but it'll be 2nd and goal. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure, the backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
We don't want this bastard doing some type of run up the middle.
The line of scrimmage, once again, the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal.
Come on, intercept it.
Luck now to throw.
Come on, you're going to tackle him into the end zone? Help him out? Good job. You guys deserve it.
With his 3rd touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Broncos get 1 score closer. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
Point after try forthcoming. And they make the score a little bit more respectable here in our final quarter of play. So that a 7-play, 80-yard drive. And it culminates in a touchdown by the Broncos.
Oh, so they dropped 32. Denver Broncos.
Set now to kick this one away.
That's what they got, huh? That was a worthy adversary.
This is
I'll give it to him. Lindsey was a beast. He played his heart out.
And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down
luck did
at
what
about
luck
the 23-yard line.
So, another Super Bowl down, baby. 4 in a row. Stayed undefeated on this year's Madden. Hoping to stay undefeated on next year's Madden.
Start their next drive.
I'll see y'all on that. I appreciate y'all.
The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup, let him get some time?
I appreciate
and that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row
broadcast with my clan, Chibi,
and
Twan,
in none of them did
all
the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches,
appreciate it. We got t-shirts dropping and all that fun stuff.
Looked at me and said, just don't
even though it's the end of Madden 20,
the
new season begins 21. Holla at
now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game, and that's always puzzled me a little bit.
Yeah, that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
And they have done it. The Minnesota Vikings are the Super Bowl champions. And the Lombardi Trophy is going back to the land of 10,000 lakes. For the victors, getting to hoist that Lombardi trophy, you know, we've talked to guys that have done it, and they say there's no better feeling in sports.
I don't know how there can be. The journey to get to this game is incredible. And then to finally break through and win it when all eyes are on this game alone because there's nothing else going on, that's just got to be absolutely amazing. The task, incredible. But the accomplishment, forever.
And they are the Super Bowl champs. The Lombardi trophy is theirs, and so are bragging rights for an entire season. What a season it has been. Feels like we have been there every step of the way. Our entire crew doing a wonderful job. Thanks to my broadcast partner, Charles Davis. For all those guys, I'm Brandon Gaudin signing off. We'll talk to you next season right here on EA Sports.